Hello and welcome back to Star Ocean: The First Departure. When we last left off, we talked to the King of Van and got access to his little trial dungeon thing. So that's what we'll be doing. In the last episode, I got a little tip about how to make a few items, berserkering and sure, I can't think of it. And it's another ring plus a fairy ring. And when we got more materials, I'll be making those. And what they do is basically they boost the attack and whatnot for the party members. I wonder if this guy sells anything. I'm trying to decide whether I should customize this sword. It's a tough decision to make, considering I'll end up with a useless piece of junk if I fail. Yeah, that's true. Oh hey, I didn't even know that there was a chest back here. An emerald ring. Millie, you could use the emerald ring, because I believe it's an MP thing. Sacred talisman imbued with the powers of Lunagon's that raises the wearer's HP. In a ring imbued with the powers of symbology that reduce the MP cost of the wearer's attacks by a third. Yeah, you get that. That does a lot. Let's see. Let's do that. And nothing really else. Yeah, there's nothing really else I can give them at this time. Oh well, let's continue with the trials. And I still haven't figured out how to do all these trials yet, so it'd be interesting to find out. But let's go the way that we went last video. Up into this room. And we got in fighting exactly, well, near the same place.
Oh, what a pain!
Yeah, what a pain for battles.
Double slash!
Palm!
Ow, that hurt.
Firestorm! Firestorm blade!
Oh, that heals them. That's not good.
Palm!
Really, you didn't do too good there, you almost died.
I can feel the power flowing!
And Rada gain level, Illy gain level, Ashley give a little, and you heal and Dragon Slash. Let's equip Dragon Slash on him. You know what, let's give Radic Dragon Roar. Let's see, let's put Crush on you. Let's do Acid Rain as well. So yeah, back with the dungeon here. Let's see, an item. I don't know what item's that. Let's see if I can identify these items. Specialty, no. Item creation, no. Appraising. Okay, let's see what this item is. Refreshing syrup. Interesting. Did not identify it. Still did not identify it. Come on. There we go. Sweet syrup. Nice. Resurrection mist. A Cinderella glass, a potion that allows the user to enjoy discounts when used in a shop. Oh, that's interesting. Rune metal. Ooh. A metal of an unclear nature. Although some say it is a crystallized form of magic, halves wind and dark damage. Interesting. Mandrake, a strange plant that when pulled from the earth emits a scream that drives all who hear it mad, contains a deadly poison. Lavender. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, Roddick. I know you can do this, Roddick. 4th time? Hey, you did it. A legendary herb said to work on any types of wounds and contains mystic powers, can heal most wounds. Athleus, whatever that thing is. Well, now we know what all those unidentified items were. Now, to continue on with this trial. What is this? Where there's light, there's shadow.
This is tough.
I hope we can do this.
I have no idea what that means. And these guys are news. And these guys silenced me. What are they called? A wisp. And they have... Oh, okay. I thought I was getting cast against something bad from the other guys. Yeah, Millie can
Guess it really
cure
was that
most things that take a dispel. What is it called? Oh, condition cure. Yeah, so if anybody gets stoned and whatnot, so you can use that and essentially just cure them. Right, I need to equip. Oh no, not that. Where is it? Pickaxe. Diamond. Green barrel. And an unknown mineral. Perfect. I don't think there's anything over there, and this is a save point. I would laugh if I got it this easily. Oh, yeah, let's just save real quick, just because. Okay, and now what does this say? The true path lies in the shadows. So... yeah, I don't really know what all this means. Shadows of moons. Let's see here. I believe it's flipped. I could be wrong. So I want to go 1, 3. 1, 3, 6, 7. I think that's what I want to do. So I believe it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7? No. let's see here. So that one and that one are on. Yeah, this one always gets me. I can never remember it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume I'm missing something obvious here. Okay, let's flip all these switches back up. And that one is that. I've never been very good with puzzles like these. As you can probably tell from the last puzzle challenge that I did. Okay, let's see. I remember it being 1, 4, and then something else I can't remember. So I remember it being this one. This one. Two. I know I'm starting to go in order of this thing except for the last little bit, but it's just basically trial and error for me. And well, what do you know, I was just being really stupid. The true path shall not reveal itself in the light. Okay, so now we have to do this backwards, I think. So because there's light, I cannot do this. What would it be then? If it was this, so this one would be 6, 4, 2, 1. I believe it would be three, 1, 5. I don't know, let's try 3, 1, 5 for now. Turn that off. Turn this one on. Turn this one off. Turn this one on. So that's 315 or 135. And then since this is not doing anything, turn that off. Very confusing. Yeah, for some reason I can never remember what the this puzzle is, like how to solve it. I'll be right back since I want to figure this out and not waste too much time. Okay, so I figured it out. It's not what I thought it was. The puzzle is 3, 1, 5, and 4. So I just want to make sure I have all these flipped properly. Wow, I was missing just one. I was very close to the answer, but I was missing just one. That's actually kind of sad.
How many years has it been since a human last strolled by?
Where are you?
Where do you think? I'm right here.
And who are we fighting?
Enemies!
Oh, one of these things on. I can't check to see what it is. This is a Periton.
Double slash!
It has no MP, but yet it can still somehow.
Double slash!
I'm paralyzed? Symbology. Condition me.
Double slash!
Condition cure!
I did not realize I got paralyzed so quickly. That's interesting.
Double slash! Dragon roar! Dragon roar!
Yeah, this is
Double slash!
an interesting fight to say the least. Oh, I ran out of MP. That's not a good thing.
Double slash!
Jesus, this thing blocks like a madman.
Double slash!
Stop blocking me.
Double slash!
Just let me end this already. Stop blocking.
Double slash! Double slash! Firestorm! Double slash! Double slash! Firestorm blade! Double slash!
Come on. There we go.
Alright, let's get going.
Chicken shish kebab.
That must have been the master of the dungeon. Come on, let's make a break for the exit.
And the exit's right there, so we will go through here. And then we'll come back in to grab whatever I missed. I just wanted to quickly get this over and done with.
We have company.
I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, we have company already. But it's the same enemies that we've been. Ooh. Every time with the interruption. Ow. Yeah, that's a good thing to be casting right now since Ashley was near death. Come on. There we go.
Guess it's over already?
Blackberries. So yeah, let's just make a break for the exit now. There we go.
Oh my, astounding! You actually made it through the labyrinth. Please, let us return to the king immediately.
Brilliantly done. You are more than powerful enough to deal on equal terms with the demon world.
Thank you, sir.
But there is another issue. Specifically, the location of the demon world entrance and how to open it. Both are closely guarded secrets, not to be shared freely with just anyone. As a rule, the demon world entrance cannot be opened from this side. One may only open it if coming from the demon world itself. There was once someone foolhardy enough to enter the demon world. He returned, albeit near death. His story revealed exactly how appropriate the term demon world really is. He said it was a truly frightful place, one that he could scarcely believe even existed. Do you still wish to continue?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Your Majesty, are you saying there's no way whatsoever to open the entrance from this side?
Not as a rule, mind you. There are ways to break that rule, of course. After all, it was people on our side that first established a connection between our world and the demon world.
On our side?
Yes. People call them the Old Race. I'm sure all of you have heard some tales about them. Their real name is the Mua.
The Mua? Is that the same Mua as the name of the kingdom?
Legend has it they named the land they were created on after themselves. To put it another way, they first lived in the area now known as the Muon Kingdom.
So they called themselves the Mua from the very beginning?
Correct. Another legend says the Mua did not grow from children, but appeared on the land as fully grown adults. They were incarnated by the will of the gods, taking up the name given to them.
So they just appeared one day? That can't actually be true.
The Old Race created a secret treasure and used it to open a gate to another world, the demon world.
What did they do that for? That sounds almost like suicide.
Sadly, their motives have not survived in the legends we have today. The treasure they made is known as the Eye of Truth. It is said to be a gem, scarlet in color, about the size of your fist.
The Eye of Truth. They say whoever holds it can look into whatever he wishes.
I am familiar with the rumors, yes. I'm sure there are those who pin their hopes on the Eye of Truth, seeing it as the answer to all their problems. The Mua shared information on the whereabouts of the Eye with the royal houses of 4 kingdoms. That way, no one could get his hands on the treasure unless he learned the total sum of information that all 4 kingdoms received.
So if there ever was some kind of emergency that required the use of the Eye of Truth, you'd need the cooperation of all 4 different kingdoms?
Precisely. And since I have already shared all this with you, I now officially charge you with the top secret duty of finding and procuring the Eye of Truth. Minister, it is time.
Yes, Your Majesty. Here you are.
What's this?
Carry this emblem with you, and meet with the kings of each country. This emblem is proof that you possess the truth about the Eye of Truth.
The Van emblem acquired. Now we are starting the journey for the little Jeez.
Come back here once you have gathered the information from the other kingdoms. Then, and only then, will I share with you our own nation's secret. I will also grant you this book of techniques. I hope it will aid you in your travels. I wish you the best of luck.
Obtain the 4-beast SFT.
Thank you, sir.
What do you think about what the king had to say, Captain?
I don't know. It was Mua or something, all right.
The people that formed the old race, you mean? They sound a bit like this world's take on Adam and Eve, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose they do.
In a world like this one, where mystical power exists as if it's nothing at all, the existence of gods may not be so strange either. And if you look at it from an Earth perspective, the way that the Muas simply came into being is not much unlike the way we just suddenly appeared in this world. At least that's how people here would see it.
True enough, but then again, this is a place where a demon world actually exists, where monsters exist, for that matter. Wouldn't take a major leap of faith to believe that gods exist, too.
Well, I've lived on Earth all my life, and I've never run into anything like that.
Haha. Yeah, well, neither have I, really.
Well, whenever people in the past encountered something they couldn't understand, they usually labeled it the work of the supernatural. If the event was a good thing, it was the blessings of the gods. If it hurt them, it was the cruel workings of demons and devils.
That's right. That's how concepts such as religion and salvation came about.
Agreed. Earth was no exception. Medieval Europeans used to tell tales of a monster that blinked into existence with a loud rumbling and burned away everything in his path with a flash of blinding light. Can you guess what that monster really was?
What?
Lightning.
Oh.
There's still a staggering amount we don't know about the universe we live in. What did they call it? Symbology? That healing power Millie has? It's a bit astonishing, to be honest. And yet I'm sure there's some way to explain it scientifically.
You really don't believe the king, do you, Elia?
Can you blame me?
Not really, no.
If I just accept all these supernatural beings and phenomena at face value, well, I'd feel like I'm betraying myself a little.
True. We'd never advance as a civilization if we did that. Besides
what?
If you keep telling yourself that everything is a simple matter of fate, you start feeling like life itself is so trite, somehow.
Are you talking about your wife, Captain?
Yeah.
It was a disease with no known cause, Captain. I know it was a terrible loss for you, but there was nothing modern medical science could have done for her.
Yeah. But you know, what if it turned out the symbology they have here was all they needed to cure her? I'm sure I'd be kicking myself over it for the rest of my life.
Please don't do this to yourself, Captain. Remember the virus that Lazonia unleashed upon planet Rogue? Millie herself told us that symbology couldn't do a thing to keep it from spreading. You can't torture yourself over it your whole life, Captain. But then again, I'm sure telling you that won't help much, will it?
This journey's been an interesting one. If we keep it up, I'm sure I'll find the answer soon enough. But now we should hit the sack.
All right. Good night, Captain.
I'm sorry, Elia.
Poor Captain. I feel bad for him.
Morning. Sleep well?
Shapely hosted.
Yes, very.
Do you remember what we're supposed to do now?
Yes, I remember.
As long as we're all on the same page.
No need to worry. Our task at hand is to visit the kings of each kingdom, right?
And they tell you again, just in case you did actually forget.
Right. Don't forget to show them the emblem.
Got it. Let's roll out.
Okay, so before we do that, there's a couple of treasures I believe I've missed inside the castle. I also believe that that little area where I thought I could get weapons earlier is now open. Excuse me, miss. I need to get by you. No, it's not open yet. Might be later though. What is this? Not where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this out if I don't find anything too useful in here. Oh,
what a pain!
Here they come!
there's more of these guys. Oh damn, that was a good one, I guess.
No challenge at all.
Whoa!
Ilya gained a level. Awesome. Left in there was
Everyone ready?
just
Give us a little fun, huh?
an amulet of flexibility. I actually like the look of Dragon Slash quite a bit.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
And Radha gained a level.
My old battle wolves
So
are
did
bothering
Ashley.
me.
Awesome. Okay, so now that we're done with the trials room, we can now finally get out of here. There is something I want to do here in a private action, however, because it gives Roddick a very cool thing. If Ashley and Roddick are good enough friends, which I hope they are. Might be a couple tries though. It's difficult to find good answers. It's difficult to find a good answer when you're thinking on your own, isn't it? Yeah, usually when you think as a group, it tends to become more helpful. I like towns with this kind of warm, inviting architecture. They remind me of the king of cities that used to exist on Earth. Yeah, that's always a nice thing. Hey, Millie, I almost missed you. The leaves are so pretty here. Yes, that they are. And here's Onyx. The Kingdom of Van is apparently the largest of the 4 kingdoms. It's certainly the largest in size, I'm sure. The king holds a lot of authority as well. Oh, I'm sure the bigger the kingdom, the more authority you have. The king here must be doing an excellent job of ruling these people. I've noticed that anyone can freely enter and leave the castle. Yeah, being able to enter and leave castles like this is always nice. Let's see. Actually, here we are. Guess we're the first one on the list.
Pardon me if this is too personal a question, Roddick, but what does the path of a swordsman mean to you? What is it that drives you to keep swinging your sword?
When I first started, I think I just wanted to be like my father. And when my father died, I kept it up because I didn't want to let my mother down. Gradually, I wanted to become stronger for the sake of everyone around me.
The desire to grow stronger is an important thing. It's what drives you to refine and improve your skills. But what do you think you'll do once you reach the highest level possible?
Depending on what you say here, like each answer is a good one. From what I can tell, but it's just like, if you say you'd entrust it to someone else, that basically means that you eventually give up. And right here, it's basically meaning that you're both. So I believe the best thing is there's never really an end. And that's what I'm going with.
The path never really ends like that, does it?
A never-ending path? If you keep thinking you're only halfway there, then that means there will always be room for improvement. So, What does strength mean to you?
Ooh, I can't remember. I want to say the power to build my character, but I don't really know if that's the answer. I know if you choose one of these though, it gives Roddick a special thing, so I'm gonna look this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just read up on this a little bit, and from what I can gather is that no matter what you say here, you'll always get the special attack thing from Ashley. But the best way to, like, if you want to level up his well, not level up, but like if you want to build up his relationship points to Roddick here and vice versa, you want to choose the first one that I chose and then the power to build my character.
It's what I need to stay on the right path. I want it to become the bond that keeps me disciplined. If those bonds are weakened and my heart is corrupted, then my swordsmanship is nothing more than a form of violence. I believe that if you do not keep your heart and soul on the correct path, then you have no right to bear a sword.
When enough of them come together, even drops of water can move mountains. Strength is not merely power, but also the compass that guides that power. Mind over matter, as they say. Keep your head focused on the correct path. The tree of power cannot grow unless it is firmly rooted in your heart. Just try not to be as hard on others as you are on yourself, all right? It'll turn you into a cranky old man like me.
And Ashley has a good laugh. Don't worry about it. I apologize for bothering you. You did not bother me. That was awesome. So yeah, I believe that's the way that you get the worm SMT or something like that. Did I get it now? Oh, I got the 4 beast one. I don't know if I got the I think I might get it after we go out. We need to ask the 4 kings about the Eye of Truth, don't we? Yes, that we do. Did I do something wrong? I don't know if I did anything wrong. I don't know. I'll have to check that out a little bit later. But in the meantime, we're going back to the kingdoms. The first one on our stop is the Kingdom of Astral. Then go ahead, please, guys. It's been a while since we've seen these. Oh, and I don't have enough MP to continue it.
Over already? Excellent!
Really leveled up. Awesome. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you guys over at the Kingdom of Astral, then call it an episode there, so be right back.
How did they get behind us?
They're behind us?
Double slash!
Palm!
Double slash!
Cure all! Meteor Palm! Avenging Fist! Aw, over already? Whoa!
Oh, Ely gained a level. I didn't realize that.
They're behind us! They're behind us!
Double slash!
Palm!
Double
Meteor
slash!
Palm! Avenging Fist! Meteor Palm! Meteor Palm! Meteor Palm!
You got it?
Aw, over already?
I hope you're watching, Father!
Not a gained level even though he was running backwards.
Well, this looks wimpy.
Let's get this over with, fast!
And this might let actually level up. So that'd be cool. Kinda wish we had some battle level.
Aw, over already?
Yeah, actually leveled up from this, which is awesome. Okay, and welcome back. Right now we're standing in front of sure, can't think of the name. Words seem to escape me all the time apparently. But we're standing in front of the place where we need to be. And, well, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. I've been recording for a little over an hour now, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.